Good morning, Northern California. We made it to Friday. I'm Monica Coleman. Today is April 7th. Thank you for joining us. You can still hear the fear in people's voices a day later. Bridget, we thank you for that report. Meanwhile, we are getting a better understanding this morning of what happened when that person started shooting. Police dispatch audio reveals just how hectic those moments were. Take a listen. Families go for the carnival rides, food, and entertainment. But for the first time, some people will be going to the fair to buy and consume cannabis. ABC 10's Candace Red is live at Cal Expo with more on this story. Hey, Candace. Well, Candace, I do have a question. Can you bring your own weed into the cannabis lounge? Okay, now we know. If you want to enjoy, you know where to go. If you do not, you know where not to go. Candace, thank you. So the old saying, do as I say, not as I do, may be a thing of the past, because the next time you complain about how much your children use their phones, think about how much you use your devices around them. ABC's Sherry Presto explains how your behavior may impact your kids. Marcus, you know I have to ask you, you're out there with the future of America. What makes you most nostalgic when you see these seniors so excited about going back to school? Yeah, I remember that bittersweet moment of senior year where you're like, I'm excited to start the school year, but also this is the last time you do literally everything. And then you go into the adult world and that's forever. Mark, I'm not done with you. I gotta ask you something. I didn't see any cheerleaders out there. So do you still have maybe a herky or a cartwheel in you that you can give us this morning? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Marcus, I wanted you to flip like that, but that's okay. The football team got it. That's what I'm talking about.
That was so impressive. And it's 6:45 in the morning.
He better. That's the next USA Olympic team right there.
I'm impressed. Really impressed.
Okay, we have to go now. More news to get to, Marcus Allen. Thank you. Your time is 6:48 on the nose. It's been a really fun morning, and there's still more to come on ABC 10 Morning News. After the break, we'll have your top stories. A good sign for potential home buyers. For the fourth straight week, the average long-term mortgage rate took a slight dip. The benchmark 30-year rate slid to 6.28% from 6.32% the previous week.
Able to get reunified, right?
Yes, that was also the Unification Center. And last night we saw Devin there all night as people were being reunited with their children. Little kids telling their parents that they had to hide for an hour and 45 minutes, which can be a very long time, not just for a little kid, but for anybody, especially when there's an active shooter on the grounds in a place where they're supposed to be safe.
It's just the reality in our country right now.
Baseball fans in Modesto are breathing a sigh of relief for now, but there's still uncertainty in the future. You may remember in July, the Nets announced this season would be their last at Modesto's John Thurman Field after negotiations between the team and the city to renew their contract fell through. You briefly heard there Newsom being asked if he would replace Biden on the presidential ticket, which he declined, saying he stands with the president. Meanwhile, take a look behind me. You can see the New York Times headline. This is just one of the many headlines from a few news outlets. In other news, retail theft is something that's impacting all of us, raising the price of everyday items for people like you and me. According to the National Retail Federation, 67% of businesses report seeing repeat offenders. ABC 10's Devin Truby spoke with Sacramento County officials who are getting more and more frustrated. And Candace, we know Nikki Haley is expected to speak today as well. She was a last-minute addition, saying yes on Sunday after Trump was almost assassinated. So we'll be curious to see what she has to say after them being really big rivals when they were both running for that nomination. The man who allegedly escaped from prison while helping a fire crew has been recaptured. State corrections officials say this week, 2 Sacramento City Council members announced a plan to hold business owners accountable for stolen or abandoned shopping carts, but not everyone is happy about it. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias explains why there are mixed emotions. Today, 9 first-time home-buying families, including 31 children, received the keys to their brand-new affordable homes. The homes located in South Sacramento starts at 8 p.m. and Joan Vaso starts her search for a husband. And one couple in Roseville are big fans of the Bachelor franchise. And ABC 10's Marcus Allen is live with them this morning with more. And Mark, I see you got your golden tie on this morning. Okay, Mark, I got to ask you something. I see you got your golden tie on. Are you trying to give us a little hint that you want to be a contestant?
No, I don't want to be a contestant.